Hello everybody. I wanted to do a bit of an alternative walkthrough to the Plutonia experiment map 9 Abattoire on the ultraviolence difficulty, and I will be playing it through Crispy Doom just to get a bit of a more purist experience. Anyways, let me show you how to do it. I wanted to do this because I know some people have some real difficulty with the final room, and I want to show you a rather easy way to get through it. So anyways, let's begin. So, what you want to do is make a beeline towards the super shotgun area, kill the pinky there, open this part of the wall up, and you'll get a secret with a soul spear, naturally. Since one of the demons decided to teleport and didn't want to come back, I'll just kill them all here. Now, you want to watch out for the U-turning rockets here. You can probably kill them with the plasma cell if you pick it up. And what I'm going to do in advance is shoot these barrels because they are a detriment to me in my strategy for this section, really. Because they'll blow you up. They will. They won't blow any of the enemies up. They'll blow you up. One thing you can do before you set off this line def here is grab all the goodies, including the rocket launcher if you want to. Then you can press this button and this button, but don't go too far over there because you will trigger this area here. But you can do it now. Now you could probably like strafe run towards the other secret. There are only 2 of them in this level, but what you want to do now is basically just circle strafe around these guys. Yeah, usually people like to take the invulnerability spear, but since I have the soul spear, it's not like the worst area, honestly. Because the soul spear allows you to take a lot more punishment than you normally would, which is why it's a really great secret. Now, the reason why I'm not doing this on fast is because it's pretty much torture the last section on that difficulty. And also, the enemies here kind of act like turrets. So, this section is honestly a little bit easier on fast because they just sit there and fire at you. And so they just get crushed easier. So yeah, you can do a strafe run over here to get this secret. We might save that extra box of shells for later. But for now, I'm going to save this invulnerability spear here. And I didn't even press the button, and I didn't even get the key. Silly me. So, we can run over here, and for whatever reason, I can't trigger the teleporter. Oh, the Cacodemon decided to show up, but that's okay. You can take some punishment on this level. Just a little bit. Using that super shotgun, you can deal with all these enemies here, including the Spectres and the Cacodemon. You might be able to get some of them in fights, but on regular ultraviolence, it's a little bit slow. But you want to go in here and just shoot rockets at the Mancubus and shoot rockets at the Imps. And watch out for the Cacodemon. Now that you shot rockets in that area, you might provoke some Hell Knights into going there, so if you have any problems with that, you can probably shoot more rockets there, or you could just spam that area with plasma if you want. They give you lots of cells on this level, so plasma isn't too much of a problem. In fact, I'm going to use some of it now. And I got hit a few times, but that's okay, because we had the soul sphere. I wanted to hit him with a regular shotgun, but I didn't pull it out for whatever reason. Whatever. You can set these guys off with the shotgun, or you can shoot a rocket there. I'm going to shoot the shotgun because I want to save up my rockets for a certain section. You probably know what it is. When you step over here and grab these rockets, another line def will open up with some Mancubi and a chain gunner. Well, 3 of them actually. And they gave you some medkits here, some medikits rather, so it's not too bad. You can run over here now, open this up, kill the Mankybai, and maybe the imps. You might be able to get some of them into infights. But I decided not to get that one in an infight, and I ran out of shells. But good thing I have cells. I'm gonna shoot run 2 rockets there, and the chain gun, since I picked it up from the chain gunners from earlier, which is always nice. Now you can go here, go back to this area. If you want, you can go back to the area with all the shotgun shells, either at the start or in the room with the blue key. But I'm just going to continue on. Opening this up, or grabbing the red key will open this up with lots of chain gunners. And you might get some bullets out of it. But you want to go through this fake wall here. It's signaled by this texture right here. Watch out for the other Spectre here. Real pain in the ass if you're not aware that some are still there. And you can grab multiple cells and a backpack, the most important thing. But one fella we're gonna fight now is Pissed Off Martian. And these 2 sections open up. If you just grab the yellow key and go back here, the section with the arch file and I believe the right side, when you enter this room that is, this side will open up only. But if you grab the yellow key and grab the red key, both sides will open up. But it's no big deal. You can just pump action these fellas here. And they give you plenty of shells here. And they give you some stim packs too if you used up all the med kits. So you can grab whatever you want from this room now. Shells, stim packs. Not the spear just yet. Well, maybe in a bit. But first things first, I'm going to open these up. Grab the cells. Careful not to get to the teleporter. And now I think I'll grab the partial invisibility. And I'll also go back to where it all began and grab the invulnerability. I'm going to grab these shells too. I probably won't need them, but you never know. We'll go here. Hope the lift wants to hurry and go in here. Now we'll shoot some rockets here. Soften up these dorks. Go in here, shoot the chain gunners from this area. You can just shoot them from here and it'll be no problem. And while you have this invulnerability, you can kill off these guys. And if you run out of invulnerability, you can just circle strafe around them, even though partial invisibility kind of screws that up. But it's okay. What you want to do now is, from here, shotgun these imps. And now you can enter this room. The door behind you will close, but you can grab these 2 rockets before you begin the next section. Going here will trigger the line def. And just shoot 3 or 4 rockets at the Mankybai and step right here to trigger this other line def, which will give you blue armor, which will help you out with this section right here. Shoot plasma into there, and shoot plasma here. And watch out for the homing rockets, of course. But now that this hellish part is done with, we can deal with the Mankybai now. Three rockets ought to do it, and if you're not feeling too confident in your rocketing, you could probably do it from the corners, because they do hurt the Mancubi, but it takes a lot of rockets to like kill them with that way. But now that you're done with the Mancubi, arguably the worst part of this map, at least on fast, you can now deal with the Revenants. And you can use the plasma for them. Just watch out for those fireballs. And if you feel like you've got too many falling behind you, you can just go there. But if you kill 2 Revenants there, you can like try to kill them here. If they decide to come out. And of course you can hide here. What I suggest you do is kill Revenants on one side, so it'll make your life a lot easier. So the last thing you want to do now, Imps probably came through the teleporter there, so you can just finish them all off here. And that's how you do Abattoir, or at least that's how I do it. If you're doing a continuous playthrough, you could probably try to grab more health here, just to make sure you're topped off. But that's gotta be it. Yeah, so that's how I do Abattoir. That part is really, really difficult, but even on regular ultraviolence, it can be a bit challenging, but I've done it on fast before, and that's the strategy I use. So you want to be careful around that area. But yeah, killing the chain gunners from far away while you have the invulnerability and the partial invisibility really helps a lot. And killing the Mancubi first on like either side will also help you a lot. I prefer to kill the one on the right first, because it'll help me go into the hole with the on the left side with the imps that are guarding the blue mega armor. And you might need that mega armor to get past this area without like dying. Anyways, that's it for this video. I hope it was informative and helpful, and maybe a little bit entertaining. But that's it for me. Until next time, toodaloo.